And welcome to Geek Fest Live. You're the voice guy. You do it.
Welcome to Geek Fest Live, your favorite show for conversations about comics, movies, and all the things we love in pure and utter geekdom. Welcome to Geek Fest Live.
Welcome, everybody. We're your hosts, of course, Mick Manhattan and Casey the Madman Plot.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, buddy?
Great. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty great for a Sunday night. It's good. It was a fantastic weekend.
Yeah,
So
it was fun. You came over yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, that was in fact yesterday.
I'm like, if it felt like I knew it was yesterday, but at the same time, I felt like it was 2 weeks ago.
I know. No, that's been this the whole week, man. But yes, we solved the mystery of the lights fiasco.
We did. We
That
did
was
figure it.
fantastic.
And you weren't even here for this morning when we found out even more. Directly right across from it, the same thing happened to Hatstrand.
Yep.
So I bet you it was a rabbit trying to get through.
Guaranteed.
Goddamn Christmas lights.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, especially there's nothing like getting them up, having them look nice, plugging them in for a second to test them, and going, all right, I can't wait to show the family. And then you bring everybody out to plug them back in, and only half of them work.
I hate to make the joke, especially not on the podcast, but I hate to make the joke. Advent, the Advent calendar in the church.
Yeah,
we were Catholic. I don't know if they do it in other churches. Well, they came up on TV, and my son asked me. He goes, what's I'm thinking about my answer. I'm sorry. And he's just like, well, fuck. I keep thinking about my answer and I don't want to say
it. This is great.
Dude, it's just because of the answer. Because I kind of snapped back with it and it's just shocked. No, so basically, talking. Yes, forget it. I can't do it. I'm just gonna laugh.
What happened? I mean,
let me calm down from it. It's so funny. So it's the Advent calendars, like the wreath with the 4 different candles. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course.
So he asked about it because I guess something came up on TV. I don't know what was on or what we were watching, but it kind of came up and he asked, and I was just I snapped back. Oh, it's a day where you go to church and talk about a calendar that nobody knows anything about, and then go home and your father beats you in an alcoholic rage. And I just fired it off as a joke because this is how my mental health, issues work.
Yeah, we deal with things with funny, of course.
I know. I just game recognizes game. All right. I didn't use that one right. No. All right.
No, I think it's right. When in Rome.
When in Rome, go for it. Radar, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining in, man. Jeff, what is up, Jeff?
Mr. Dwoskin. Hello,
Go
buddy.
check out his show, Classic Conversations with Jeff Dwoskin. Very good show.
Good one. Yes, it is. Yeah. Last week they had the one of the members of Car 54. Where are you?
Yep. Hank Garrett. Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. And I was talking to Jeff about it, and I told him after listening to that episode, I was like, that's the ones I like the most when he does like the character actors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he can get some of the main stars from TV shows and such, and movies and such, but the side characters that he gets, especially considering like how far back they go in the industry, is interesting to listen to, man. I love those little side stories, especially about Hollywood.
Oh, it's fascinating. And his show is definitely a great spot for that. So check it out.
And I can tell he's not listening anymore because he hasn't said thank you. Chris is here. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
What's up, buddy? Chris? Good to see you, buddy.
And George D3 is jumping in.
What up, buddy?
Yeah, guys. So I want to talk about the MCU a bit because, like, I've been reading up, and a lot of people are starting to do that speculation now that Phase 4 has ended.
The classic speculation. That's what happens.
I do love it. Like, it's so weird when I was writing for can't even think the publication it was 2 or 3 ago, and when I was writing for them and I was doing mostly the pop culture Marvel news stuff like that, and kind of getting into it and more of that speculation route. What are the rumors? Kind of reporting on that. Like, it's very cool. It's like fun because you kind of, it's like, call it healthy conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. It's nice to have healthy conspiracy theory because I think you should be able to formulate and have any form of a thought and have fun with, theory crafting. I think it's a blast to have some you and I fanfic and theory craft all the time.
Yeah, definitely. No,
I mean, not as much as we used to. And it's definitely not as blue as it used to be. Like when we were writing all that supernatural fanfic porn.
Remember that was the Avatar phase?
Oh man, that was special.
Now we got to do it underwater.
Yeah, I know. It's blue on blue in blue. It's weird.
Blue on blue. So, Jeff, we're just messing with you, man. I figure you're still there. I wanted to make fun of you a little bit, but your show is great and everybody should check it out. They also do Crossing the Streams, and that is how I end up watching a lot of my documentaries.
Yep.
Baron Von Lippy Pants, man. He knows his docs.
Bob with the sports docs, man. I do love some good sports docs. So,
yeah. Woo! Trailer apocalypse. All right,
Derpy.
All right, Derpy. How you doing? Joining in. So we're gonna get crazy. No, we're really not. But I just wanted to get into like phase 5, like everything that's coming out now. I want to figure out. I almost want to roadmap it for ourselves a little bit.
Okay.
So, and kind of go like in that route, and we'll go through the movies and let's try and think of some themes, like what's going to happen, and see where this is going.
I like it. Let's do it.
Do you want to call it before we map it out, like where you think it's going to go?
Okay, let's go. You go ahead. You start.
Okay. So we know ultimately Kang is the big purveyor. Like he's the one he's that Thanos of this.
Yes, he's the big bad.
He's that big bad that's on an epic level that the Avengers have to go up against. So I'm thinking with Kang being the big bad, the road taken there, we're going to be introduced to a lot more villains like I think the Morbius. I hate to bring up that movie though.
Wow, I can't believe you just did. I'm actually.
I know that was like the first movie I went for. No, I don't want another Morbius. That was not the point.
Hey, that's okay, man. Look, Jared Leto. I wouldn't mind him in some other MCU roles.
Well, I want to explore the so in Morbius, the Vulture from the MCU world as we know it is transported to that universe.
Yes.
And he meets up with Morbius, as Vulture and such, and just kind of going through it. And so now we have, after the spell that was put on and cast and it sent everybody back, now we have other universes sharing. So I feel like that should be explored more if we're going into the multiversal element of this.
I'd agree with that. And I think with Kang, obviously we're going to be getting into that. Stephen Strange opened up that huge door, that gaping maw, so that we're going to be wandering back and forth across the multiverse a lot now. So I'm excited for Ant-Man to bring it to where we are going to actually have a better understanding of everything, where we're going to be able to see lines a little more drawn clearly now that we've had a year and a half of introducing these characters. So they did a good job, and I think we're going to wrap up phase 5. If I were to project that far out, I'd say that Kang is going to go down, and we're going to get some mutants.
Oh, I don't think Kang's going down in phase 5. I think he's going to last through 6, because I think that's when the Kang Dynasty movie comes out. Oh, so that's going to be like the culmination of all his work.
What's after that then? Isn't that World War Hulk?
The Kang Dynasty is the next Avengers movie.
Okay.
And then Secret Wars.
But that closes phase 5, yes?
No, I think that's phase 6. Let me look at the list. Here we go. So as of right now, they have listed in phase 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania starts it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, which has already been kind of opening up in multiversal planes. Captain America: New World Order. Then that's going to be followed by the Thunderbolts. Mm-hmm. That's going to be interesting. I didn't know that was coming out after it. Blade. And then, of course,
excited. I'm so excited for Marshall Ali, man.
I know.
I'm just amped for more Marshall Ali. He's so good.
I just wish they would get their shit together. Like with the getting a director on board and getting it ready.
Oh, is it still struggling?
Yeah. No. It's not that it's struggling. It's they haven't picked a new director yet.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. As you asked that, I was reading something and it threw me off. So no. Okay. So Secret Invasion, season 1 is the the first TV series. In phase 5, Echo, Loki, Ironheart, Agatha, Coven of Chaos.
Amazing.
Yeah. And Daredevil Born Again. I thought trying to find the rest and make sure. Because I could have swore it was, I don't know. It drives me nuts. I'm trying to pick this thing apart and piece it together at the same time, and that's we're going from the rumor side. Let's see what everybody's saying. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Supernatural fan porn. Oh man, yeah, let's do it.
It's good stuff, Chris. It's really good stuff. Don't worry. Well, I'm
the
sure
whole 15 years of it. Happy Geek Fest Sunday, my dear friends. We love it.
Yeah, Kathleen, what up?
Derpy, what's up, man? I have a question here. What do you think DC will do with their map plan now that James Gunn is there? Kevin Feige. I think it's going to become a lot more fun.
Yeah, it's going to become a lot more lighthearted. I think we're going to get some real positive stuff going on. I think we're going to get Shazam and Black Adam. I think we're going to get a whole bunch of good stuff. I'm excited to see what Gunn is going to put together.
And the thing I liked about that, and a lot of people really didn't like Black Adam. I didn't mind it as much. I was like, it was what it was. It was fun. Like I didn't walk into the Rock movie, and I'm like, all right, give me Shakespeare here. Come on, that's not what we're getting. Okay.
Well, I mean, once again, like you said, it's a Rock movie. So
yeah. So that's why I was like, I'm cool with it. This is his big superhero moment, like they do for DC and Marvel movies. So good on you. You chose poorly in my decision, but and for the long awaitedness of it, I was like, this is what we got after waiting all that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great for me, but I also didn't mind the tone change of it. It wasn't a completely dark, like hero movie like they've been having lately,
No, it was great, man. I actually really enjoyed it for what it was. I think they put together a clean product. It was fine. Black Adam is cool. The Rock did a great job. It's the same thing walking into Shazam, though. I kind of went in with the same expectations, and I was pleasantly surprised. So it worked out well. And skinny, weird Rock still messed me up, man.
Skinny, weird who?
Rock.
Oh, the lit when they show him back before. Okay, yeah.
No, when he says Shazam. And he's Skinny Rock, and I was like, "What is this?"
That's when they trap him, right? And they bring him to the prison. Yeah.
Yep.
So when they did that, he looked like him. Remember when he lost all that muscle and weight definition and everything? Yes. When he was like in the game plan and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He went from like big bulky Rock to like thinner, still like big dude, but thinner.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the movie Pain and Gain where he pumped all the way up.
Yeah.
Because he and Mark Wahlberg kept challenging each other. And that's why they were all jacked. And he was like, I'm never going back. I love being this.
That's ridiculous. I mean, cool on him. Great for people who can reach that point and go, this is what I want. Like, that's rad, man. Cool. That's a lot of eating.
Listen. For a guy who has a lot of weight on him, right?
Yeah.
And it's not muscle. I mean, some of it's muscle. You have to have some muscles or I wouldn't be moving. I said that completely wrong in my head, and I'm like,
but you said it so smoothly, like, of course,
but like I meant more. Muscle. I don't want to straight up be like, hey, I'm a tub of lard. Like, I want to feel like I've been doing push-ups. I want to feel like I've actually been doing them. Relax.
You could say larger gentleman. I think it's fine. It works.
Fat ass. I get it. So for somebody completely different from that, I've lost track of what I was going to say because it threw me off once I jumbled.
I was talking about Skinny Rock. Weird skinny rock.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done. Let's go back to the MCU. I don't want to talk about stupid DC anymore. I'm with you, Kathleen. More X-Men. Let's get them in there. Hold on one sec. Okay, go for it. All right. Casey will be right back. Going through. All right. I do want Daddy Galactus for the MCU. When do you see him coming in, though? Like, okay, so if we're dealing with Kang now, and I still like trying to get use of, he's in the quantum realm, he's in all these different multiverses and stuff like that. For me, with him being kind of I don't know, what was it? The micro universe, was it? Is the quantum realm, or they just call it the quantum realm?
The quantum realm, right? Yeah.
Because I think it's like the microverse or something in the comics.
Might have been way back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know. So with that, like, and Kang being there, Kang being in like all these different multiverses, and Galactus being more cosmic. Not saying that they can't coexist or they haven't, you know, and I'm not saying
they can. I mean, the Eternals have been there, so they did a thing. They opened that door. I
kind of want to see how they connect those two. Like, how does Kang lead into Galactus? You know, that would be an interesting take.
That'd be fun. But I also like the look right past it with Radar talking about Dr. Doom, because we're gonna get hopefully a solid Dr. Doom, and if we're gonna be having Battle World Secret Wars, you got to have Doom, man. You got to have Doom, and hopefully I'm curious what the Adam Warlock spin is going to be, since his entire purpose for ever being is wasted now and gone because there's no Infinity Gauntlet for him to fight. So,
yeah, for me, I think it's. Wait, what did you say?
That Adam Warlock coming out in the Guardians 3 is going to look super fly. And I'm really hyped for how dope they're going to make him in his existence.
I went with a completely different thought because I was thinking about it before you finished your sentence.
Classic.
Stop.
I can't.
Anyway.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I do agree that, you know, when it comes to Dr. Doom, you got to have him there for Secret Wars, any type of Battle World. I would love to see beforehand. There was a rumor that was going around some months ago, and I don't know if there's any more to it than that. But when they do the next Hulk movie or TV series, it's going to be like a World War Hulk type theme.
Okay.
And supposedly another movie to that is going to be Civil War 2.
Okay, interesting. So Civil War 2 would be cool. I'd be interested to see where we stand and who's going to be in it.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to be mostly everybody we see being built up now.
Right.
Like all the, you know, people who are taking the batons. But for Civil War, I guess it's going to be half the team is they're separated on whether they should kill Hulk or not.
Okay.
And that's like kind of where that goes. So
that makes sense, because that would lead into World War Hulk or Planet Hulk, whichever way they want to go. I mean, they already backdoored Planet Hulk with Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But I'd really like
to get
is here now.
So we have his son from She-Hulk, so we know that's canon.
Yeah, so now we have him in, so that'll be good, because now we can open up either World War Hulk or whichever version they want to go with, because we're getting the Thunderbolts. So I'm just excited to see what all of this is going to be. It's a beautiful tapestry, and it's wild to see what it's going to look like when it's all hung up.
Kathleen, you're throwing me off, man. Like, that was a great point, Casey, but that threw me off because I looked right down to see if it had something to do.
Different picture.
And I'm like, where are you? No, I like that though, and even continuing off that, like with the Civil War, because then you have your reason for why the Avengers are not going to be together until Phase 6. So it's still going to be a scattering. But let me ask you this: who do you think is going to lead the Avengers?
Well, that's a great question, because I originally thought Captain Marvel, but that's out. So
why?
I don't really know. Oh, I just don't think Captain Marvel will be the leader.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I just think they're still going to keep the focus on the cosmic side with her. I don't see her coming back and being the leader. I mean, well, the leader of the Avengers would be Captain America. We still have him.
Yeah, no, I mean I get that, but it is Captain Marvel, and I think some iterations too over Captain America when Sam took over.
But I think Sam should absolutely be the guy at the helm.
Radar, I don't disagree that they may do that, and I think they're definitely going to do that because they've already introduced Patrick Stewart in the 90s animated series.
Yep.
Makeup. So, Kathleen, knock it off. Pick one. Pick one.
Keep going. Keep going, Kathleen.
Make sure to hit like on YouTube. I'm excited for X-Men 97 and season 2 of Loki. Yeah, I think they're both going to be really good.
Loki season 2 is going to be radical. I miss my female Loki. I need her
Sylvie.
back. I need Sylvie back.
From what I heard, Kingdom Come is their endgame, but I think Crisis on Infinite Earth is their Secret Wars. Yeah, I can see. I would think you'd have to do Crisis on Infinite Earth. Then you can introduce. That is a whole other multiversal thing I can't figure out right now.
No, I get that all the way. Like if you start with Crisis and you work your way towards it, that makes a lot of sense because I mean it's DC. They barely do anything right anyway. So they're probably going to be convinced that they have to reintroduce us to the characters again.
Hey guys, do you know who Superman is? You know who this guy is? Well, let me tell you something. He's really cool. It's like, yeah, we've seen him.
Yeah, we're aware of who he is. We know where he is. He's Kal-El. He comes from Krypton. Planet exploded. Hung out with Lois Lane. We get it. Let's get there.
Jesus.
Duh.
They are building to Kingdom Come. I like Kingdom Come as a story, so it'd be cool to see. But
I mean, you introduced me to Kingdom Come, and it is by far my favorite DC story. I think it's one of the few ones they did right ever.
Yeah, I mean, it is I love that book.
Not including anything Batman. Batman can't be counted in that. All the Batman stories are pretty much great.
I'm a little worried that James Gunn's a little too silly sometimes to be pulling off a Kingdom Come.
I think that's what'll work better, though. I think he'll make the characters a little more believable and give them consistency. And I mean, come on, Slither was a serious movie.
You're funny. That's like saying The Rookie is The Rookie isn't a cop procedural show.
No, not at all.
No. I'd love to be the hype. Be hyped for DC. Expected returns on excitement right now are met. Unfortunately, they need to hit a few homers in a row before I can get pumped.
Truth.
I hope.
We'll I mean, I'm out. I've been out. Shazam gave me joy.
I'm Black not even Adam out.
Was like decent, but I'm like, whatever. It's DC, man.
I agree. I'm not as invested as I am with the MCU because the MCU is blown me away as far as how they've evolved everything.
And especially that's just not on the story as a whole, like on the brand. The DCEU I don't care for. There are a lot of parts of the DC universe that I love, but she's
messing with me, man. She's messing with my brain. She did it again, and then the whole wants to
double T.
Hawkeye will be leader following the comic. I hope so. I would love to, but I don't know what they're building to.
If they're going to do like a Hawkeye as Fury, that'd be cool. But I don't know if I want him in the field because I kind of want Kate Bishop in the field.
She can still be there. I think she'll. I think she's going to be the West Coast Avengers or Young Avengers.
That's fair. Yeah, Young Avengers would make sense if they're doing a Young Avengers. We'll see what happens after Thunderbolts.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Where's it? I was looking up something. So supposedly the rumor is out now that they are trying to get older X-Men actors and other older actors from like Tobey Maguire, stuff like that, involved soon. But they want to start introducing the X-Men. And again, it's rumor, everybody. Introducing the X-Men through older members that they kind of want to cherry pick,
Well, I hope we get Jimmy Marsden. His Cyclops would be rad. And then maybe throw in a little Kelsey Grammer's Beast for why not?
So, so, so then just say the words. Get the cast back from the 2001.
That's what they're getting at. Yeah. Just put all that back together.
Just say those words. I'm sitting here like, oh, maybe Jennifer Lawrence. Well, yeah, and then you're like, no, Rebecca Romaine or nothing. Ah.
If it's not Rebecca Romaine in that full body paint, I'm not here for it. All right.
Oh my God, Jerry O'Connell standing behind you. That's right.
She's mine. She's mine.
Oh my God.
And how great is it that both of them are in Star Trek, man?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they
It's
are.
amazing. I love it so much because you have Lower Decks, one of the greatest shows ever put on television, Star Trek or otherwise, and Strange New Worlds, which is right up there with, after season 1, it's up there with the original series for me.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, those characters, what they did. If you haven't gotten there yet, you'll know when they do something with the Andorian, the blind Andorian. It's amazing.
That's high praise, man. That really is. And
it really is.
Just start watching it. I'm still pissed about who they picked for Kirk, but that's a personal thing. So
no, and I completely get that, and believe me, I'm with you. I totally understand. Unfortunately, that was not a decision I had. Every other part of it is brilliant. So
yeah. Oh yeah. And listen, it's your fault, you dick. I don't know why you had to go and tell them, hey, cast Vampire Diaries.
That's how I roll, man.
They picked the wrong one. You wanted Ian Somerhalder.
I did. I was like, give me Ian Somerhalder all day, kid.
I want him for this. Go get him. They looked at the wrong guy.
Yeah, I mean, they just saw the wrong picture. They had the wrong name on the bottom of it.
I think Kathleen's really trying to get to me. Seriously, my kid is snoring in my spot on the bed, snuggled up to her daddy. It's adorable.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, no, those are all three in the same comments. I'm good. Okay. After Multiverse, I kind of lost interest in upcoming MCU stuff. Until Wakanda Forever. I'm optimistic now. Yeah, Wakanda Forever is so good. It's the best one in Phase 4.
Wow. Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jason Taylor, good evening.
Good evening, Jason. What's up, buddy?
Well, Jason this weekend teamed up with you remember our old producer Champ?
Yeah.
Jason teamed up with Champ. And
awesome.
At GalaxyCon this weekend, and they met Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, that's beast. How cool is that?
We love you, Jason. No, it was the Three Geeks podcast was out there doing panels. There was, everything. I would love seeing what everybody was doing, and love the pictures. It was very cool. So yeah, Jason, thank you for jumping in tonight, brother.
Absolutely, bro.
Radar West Coast had both Hawkeyes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they both were on it.
Yeah, because Hawkeye was the leader of the OG team. I loved it.
Someone dared me to ask. Such an inside joke. West Coast did have.
You would.
All right.
I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Calm down. Getting a little rowdy there, Case.
I do get very excitable.
Why do you look like Hulk Hogan right now?
I don't know, brother. I could give you a couple reasons why. One of them is not the facial hair.
Shut up. It's time for our yearly watching of Santa with muscles.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
Anything else going on in the news case?
I can tell you that I finally caught up with Guardians of the Galaxy holiday show.
What'd you think?
It was amazing. It was amazing. What they did was brilliant. I'm very excited. Finding out that I think James Gunn brought that to Kevin Feige midway through doing Guardians 2 when they were filming, and had it written to him in 3 days. After bringing it up to him, was like, "Oh, we should do a holiday special," and he was like, "Sure, write it up, and we'll take a look at it." 3 days later, in the middle of doing Guardians of the Galaxy 2, just shows up with his holiday script, and now all these years later, we get it, and it was worth it. I think it was beautifully done. I love what they did with the characters. I love Mantis. I love everything. They crushed it.
Wait, what did you say about the script?
So it took James Gunn 3 days to write that whole thing and give it to Kevin Feige.
Oh, I believe that. He's such a smart writer, man.
Yeah. Wow,
he's so like there's not many all right. There's not many writers in general, I would say, except maybe all right, let me rethink this, because TV writers are pretty fast too. But I'm talking about like movie
soap opera writers, because they're pretty fast and they come up with some wild stuff.
They do. I don't know anybody who can write a feature script in 3 days and it's good.
Well, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
No, trust me, I know that too. and that effect it has on people. So I'm telling you, that's not what it is. God damn it, Casey.
I'll tell you, hot chocolate was an excellent choice to me.
It wasn't.
It was a great choice.
You knew I wanted one. So, no, I meant to show this to you earlier. So, okay. This is good for Geek Fest, too. And anybody who makes fun of my kid, I'm going to be pissed. So, shut up.
We'll find you. And we will give you a personal tongue lashing for how dare you insult his child.
We're going to make you take us out for a pancake breakfast.
Exactly. And then we'll see who gets hit by the car that time. You can do it. I believe in you.
You're going to have the ultimate van experience.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let me tell you. So,
well, it's funny because we're going to hit him with a van.
Shut up. My son watched his first full feature Batman movie, not an animated. He's seen animated ones, but like the live action.
Which one?
Like a feature length. You watched his first one the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I blame my wife for this. I let him pick which one he wanted to start with, because I feel like it's important. Like, if he's not ready for 89 Batman, or he's not ready for Batman Returns, he might be ready for something else,
Correct. Yep.
66 or whatever. So I let him choose, and I was like, which one do you think you want to watch? He's 6, so he's like, I want to watch that one. And I'm like, and it was Batman Forever. And I'm like,
oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And his mother walks past and goes, you don't want to watch Batman and Robin together? And then he sees Batman and Robin right next to it, and he picks that.
Oh, my Lord.
Listen. You're right. I rewatched it. I know you're right. What I'm saying is, never cared for that movie. It was bad from the first time I saw it in theaters, all the way up. 47-year-old Robin. God damn it. So it's like the bane of my existence.
I can tell. It's how this old Robin is not 5 years younger than Batman. That's not how this works.
So anyway, I watch it, and I'm whatever. And he's watching it, and he's getting into it and stuff like that. And I did try to convince him to go back to Batman Forever. I was like, well, Robin's in this one too. Yeah. So, but we did Batman and Robin. And I will tell you, although that movie is very bad, it is very kid-friendly, with the exception of the nipples and cross shots.
Yep, agreed.
It's just very colorful and everything's weird and it's all puns, like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very kid friendly. So of course he really liked it because it's Batman. It's his first exposure to it. He liked it. It was crazy.
And well,
So
and look, I'm still going to stand by having Freeze and Ivy were great choices. I like them. I think that the actors did great with them. So unfortunately, that Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger were filled with just bad puns over and over and over again.
yeah,
But aside from that, I mean, there was a Batman and a Robin and even a Batgirl. So cool.
yeah. There was a Batman, and there was another man, and then there was another woman
dressed in an outfit and riding motorcycles all the time,
dressed up as bats, or
go.
kind of like a bird, whatever. So I hate the fact that he's like 900 years old. I hate the fact that he looks older than George Clooney.
I mean, he was looking old in school ties, man. I don't know if Chris O'Donnell was always the perpetual young lad.
Robin shouldn't be 47.
That's a pretty basic start, yeah.
So anyway, my son really liked the movie. He had a fun experience watching it together. Even I was like laughing at some of the puns and stuff now. And my son made this. He goes, it's how happy he is watching Batman and Robin, and he put all the characters that he had. He said he didn't have a Batgirl one, but Mr. Freeze and Bane and Batman and Robin. So
awesome.
I thought that was pretty rad, man.
That is really rad. I honestly thought for a second that you were gonna have. It was like I forgot that honestly that Bane was in that movie. So I thought he was gonna be like, I wish Bane was in this movie.
Listen, the irony's not lost on me, man.
Hey, you know what? You want to draw something from Batman and Robin? Just draw the characters you wish were in there. Or, you know what? Just draw the outfits the way you wish they were done. That'd be great.
Dude. So like him watching it and feeling that way and making that, I was like, it strengthened my resolve, like the Scene Snobs way, where I say, I don't think there's any movie that exists that you can't find something that you can appreciate.
100% true. There is something in everything that you can see and appreciate and be grateful for and give a little praise to.
So,
except the English patient.
Oh, I can defend that in some areas.
Okay, look, yes, I'll always say it's pretty. Okay, yeah, it's pretty.
It's amazing cinematography.
Oh, yes, it is amazing cinematography.
That's like David Lean level movie.
Okay, fine. Moving along. We're done with that.
I know the story sucks. I get it. You're right.
The story is boring. So bad. It's Prada. It's
like when you get those Yellowstone filler episodes where it's the story is just he didn't write enough of a script, but he needs a full like 45 minutes or to an hour. And so it's just long sweeping shots of horses running and like the land and like somebody's playing music. And I'm just like,
hey, we need some extra filler here. What do we do? I don't know. Shoot the hands. Just, I don't know, doing rodeo crap for a while. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Just have them catching some steers, shooting some things. Yeah. Sounds good. Just go.
I started, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching with my wife. I was like, oh shit, it's garbage time.
Mm-hmm.
That's garbage time. That's the TV or movie equivalent of garbage time.
So, are you saying John Ford was a garbage director? Did you just walk yourself into that?
No, there's something interesting in every frame.
Except during this garbage time.
No, it's not the movie's garbage. It's the just those sweeping shots. That's the garbage time in, like, you know what I mean. Shut up.
I know what you're talking about in football when you have a time where running backs can go make an extra 100 yards or get a random touchdown known as garbage time. I grasp this, but it's hilarious, the sweeping shot thing, because now I'm thinking of Wind River and I want to rewatch that and be like, what half of that movie is that?
Yeah, that's true. That was a tough movie. It was good though. All right. Was it 1960s Batman? No,
Hi,
I
John.
might go to that next. That was Tommy's first feature-length Batman movie,
Yeah.
and he loved it.
Well, because the shark repellent.
Yeah, that like he liked that a lot. He liked a lot of the stuff, like the boat, everything. Like we still talk about that sometimes because he understood the campiness of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't lost on him. Like it's hard because even like by today's standards of cartoons, like you watch Blaze or like Bubble Guppies, and their bad guys are worse than the 1960s.
Oh yeah.
So they understand horror a little bit more of the evil. You know what I mean?
Like actual bad guys, yeah. Versus 1960s Batman, where they're like, wait, they're just trying to steal money from a bank. That's the whole get.
That's it. That's it. They try to take over the UN. Remember with the dehydrators.
Oh my lord! I forgot about that. Yeah.
Amazing. Then he makes them re-evaporate. I forget. Whatever.
You have to rehydrate those people.
Batman and Robin almost makes sense if you think it's a movie about Batman within the Tim Burton films. I wish it wasn't.
Right.
There are 4 Micks and Casey's in our room now. This is weird.
Oh, that sounds like a party.
That's
not weird at all.
It's too many of me. I can't have that much. That exceeds the limit of the elevator.
That is in fact, there's a sexiness limit on your monitors, and you've just achieved it.
What's 2 tons and has 7 thumbs?
What is it? 7? Only one of them has lost their thumb.
I have a whole backstory, please.
You have to find the Mick with only 9 fingers.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. So before I even got that out, I thought of a whole backstory for the last thumb. He lost in a tractor accident.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
hey,
Jason,
leave off the last thumb for savings.
One thumbless Mick gets you 30% off at the Scene Snobs merch store. So.
It's our next shirt. It's just like 2 thumbs, but like one's missing.
Oh my god!
Nobody steal that.
Not yet, anyway. I convinced myself I love it when I saw it at the theaters. I did the same thing with Batman Forever. I really enjoyed that when I was younger. As I got older, I tried to, as I got older,
man.
I mean, Nicole Kidman. Come on, of course. I'm a young teenage boy learning exactly what happens when the wind changes direction. Yeah, she's high on the list.
Chase Meridian was the cat Tay-Tay of the 90s for old Mick.
Oh, it's worse. Well, I mean, for me, it was more or less Nicole Kidman in a 90, which is also the first time that my stepmom told me I shouldn't covet another man's wife. She's like, "She's married Tom Cruise, and you're not allowed to love him. You're not allowed to like her and look at her that way." And I'm like, I don't know. She was on screen, and did you see the material, the way it landed on her body? What's that?
You're twisted, sir.
That's fair. Oh, well, and also Jim Carrey gyrating everything and being hilarious.
It's true.
Was fantastic.
That is cute and awesome. Oh, thanks, buddy. In Batman and Robin, the villains want to prevent global warming and protect the environment, but we were supposed to think the billionaire is somehow the hero. Is the hero somehow? I declare that poppycock.
Absolute poppycock. It was pure buffoonery, and that's exactly where we are. That's it, John. Yeah. You're right.
Hold on.
A little out of touch.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I lost my space. I've always been a Batman fan. Batman and Robin is fantastic.
Bless you and your incredible thoughts and open heart, Kathleen.
Wait, is that your favorite one?
I'm really hoping not.
I hope not either.
I mean,
whatever. I get it. Like, if you like it, and rewatching with my kid, like I'm like, yeah, this is stupid, but it's not for me.
Right, exactly. Once again, that is not made for you. That was the tough part with Batman Forever, was going back and revisiting it as an older man and realizing, oh, this wasn't made for me. This was made for the kid who first saw it and enjoyed it.
Oh, I hate to break it to you. Chase Meridian in that movie was made for me. At 13.
Obviously. If only you could have gotten in your car and rolled through down to see old Nicole and been like, what up, lady? I'm sorry. What up, lady? How are you? You
What
want to
car?
get my ride? I don't know. A Tercel. I'm
On
thinking
my
a
bike, you
Tercel.
mean?
Yeah. Well, you probably stole your parents. Or maybe
I never stole their car.
Jimmy down the street maybe had an old, like, Oldsmobile or some sort of giant wagon death trap that was easily accessible. Oh, it's Jersey. You guys did weird stuff.
No. As soon as I know you're going on a tangent about Jersey, I'm just gonna let you talk.
There's no tangent about Jersey there.
I didn't say anything about Connecticut and all those ghosts and shit.
Well, there are a lot of them.
Yeah. My head hurts.
From all that laughing.
All that laughing. Oh, Batman has his own credit card. That's awesome. Hey, don't leave home without it.
Truth.
I hadn't considered the sexiness factor. I'm so glad our internet can handle that.
Because this is 1 gig of glory beaming straight to your room.
Damn right.
You're welcome, America.
I'm loving tonight's show.
Oh, we're loving you all the time, Jason.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I want McDonald's. Oh, what happened before? What were we talking about before where you just made me think of Arby's? Now I'm thinking about Arby's again.
I'm pretty sure I was talking about the chair and the fact that I was able to move and adjust the pillow to this wonderful chair that was an amazing Christmas present from my best friend right there.
It's me. That's me. Hi, me.
And the family. And the fam, everybody here. So love and appreciate y'all. It was pretty dope. But brought that up, and all you could talk about was Arby's. You just looked at me and you're like, I really want Arby's now.
I do now. Oh my god. What reminded me of Arby's? Oh, I said I'm loving it. And it was McDonald's. And I was like, no, I thought Arby's. And then now I want Arby's and McDonald's. I'll take a beef and cheddar and a Big Mac.
I make Arby's. The old McArby's. That's what you should do. Get a big old sandwich from one, get your big old, like, a double quarter pounder from the other, and then just slap it all together with all that roast beef and the Arby's sauce on it. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. You just came up with something good there.
Damn it, Kathleen. Why would you tell me that?
Kathleen knows what is up.
That's an amazing present.
Right? Isn't it? It feels so good. Oh. And it looks like a stormtrooper because it has white and black everywhere. So I love it.
I picked white. There was a red one too. I just didn't like the look of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a red guy. Red and I aren't friends. I don't pull it off well. It makes my complexion all splotchy and uncomfortable. Makes me look like Lindsay Lohan in some old movies, who I only bring up because I recently watched the Lindsay Lohan Falling for Christmas, and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be.
I tried. Everybody's talking about Arby's and it's making me sick.
Your gut bacteria is just bursting forth right now, just making you burp. It's going Arby's.
That's all I want. All I want is the meats right now.
Arby's. Well, you know, Arby's has the meats.
I know. I want the meats.
And the special sauce that you can just rub yourself all over with and just dive into a vat of it. Just, go splish splashing around.
Oh my God. Some of you guys are crazy on the comments tonight. I was not this one. No, I love it, but it's a straightforward one. Well, it's a funny one. It is funny. I'm laughing. I was disappointed by the fries for one reason. I don't think they changed their oil recently. That was pretty straightforward.
Yep. That was pretty much as clear as it can be.
I read it the wrong way. Trying. I like that. I'm from Jersey, though. They don't change the oil.
Yeah,
Take the ride. They're cooking that on the burnt descendants of 1964.
That's like 15 generations of taters that have been just slaughtered and boiled to their death in there. It's delightful.
Shut up.
What? It's good. That's the point of it. Is to murder your opponents in victory. And when you hold that spud over your head and show it who's boss after ripping it from its comfortable home in the ground, and you dice it and then curl it, you even stare in front of its elders and just tear it into swirls to just really just rip them apart to the soul. And then
You're making me think of things.
you throw them in some spices, and then you just toss them to their inevitable doom in that just volcanic level of oil as it burns itself to become a delightful golden treat that I shall devour later. Victory.
I don't know why I thought this, but I'm just wondering. I wonder if I wonder if Ireland hates Idaho.
Well, they're in constant. It's like a Cold War. They really. It's not that they hate each other. It's a mutual respect. For like, hey, we both have eyes in our name, and you're like over there, and I'm over here, and we're just doing our tater thing. So that's dope.
No, listen to me.
I am bigger than that.
You stop making me laugh, dude. Somebody's gonna stop making me laugh. I don't know which one. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Idaho. Kathleen says I've done multiple orders from multiple tractors for dinner.
Same Kathleen, I have too. Yep.
Oh my god, David, what's going on, man?
What's up there?
My girlfriend sent me a coochie big, and I thought it was. I don't want Arby's anymore. Falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan was awful, and
yeah, no, it was really bad, Jason. It was real bad. It wasn't even kind of good, and also, I struggle with her voice and the way they ASMR is real bad. Like everything was just not great. This just wasn't strong. So I was disappointed.
Yeah, we tried watching it. It's really rough.
River picked it out, and I was like, "Hey, let's go for it." Oh, no. And even her by the end, she was like,
"If you loved it, man, I give you all the props. I couldn't do it. I was like, yeah."
But I had to finish it because it was a point where you couldn't not. You know, you got to reach a point where it's like, well, I'm pot committed. I'm just going all in. Let's just do this thing.
Well, then for you, that movie is better than Solaris. Because I walked my happy ass out of Solaris and I've never watched it.
I get it.
Now I want to watch Mean Girls, but that's not really Stray. Not really Stray. Because the movie is... I don't know.
Stop trying to make Fetch happen. John, Fetch is not going to happen. Right. Stop trying to make it happen.
I think I finally have to admit it.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever lied about it, but I've just kind of kept the fact that I've never seen Mean Girls hidden away. And people are upset.
Not really. No, you're right. People, you have two of us.
No, lots of people get mad when every time I've admitted that, people are like, "What? You gotta watch this movie?" And then I was just like, out of principle, no, I'm not doing that. So,
that's a dumb principle. You should change that.
No, I can't. No, it's too far now. I can't. I'm too far gone.
No, trust me, you can totally change it. It's Rachel McAdams, who is one of the greatest actors of our time.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
I'm trying to be nice and not be nice at the same time. I'm trying to disagree and be nice at the same time. Oh, did you see Jason Ritter's TikTok about arugula?
Arugula.
Is that
arugula, buddy? Lettuce?
I don't know what's happening.
Do you know what arugula is?
Isn't it a fruit?
No, arugula is a lettuce. It's a green leafy vegetable.
You could
Much
just say
like
vegetable. You could just say vegetable.
what's green leafy
Because then,
vegetable gives
then I
you the
would
understanding of
because
vegetable.
you would have said it's a vegetable, and then I would have been like, oh yeah, that's right, I meant vegetable. I just said fruit by accident.
Oh,
And then I would have said face.
right. That's fair, but I didn't. I was a straight throw under the bus. Hey, do you know what rhubarb is? Let's just double down. Let's just
You don't know arugula, you stupid bastard.
from the Garden State, my ass.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. We're getting called. We're getting called on it. Mick's wheezing laughing is my favorite thing today. Did you guys partake in the personality enhancers tonight? You were both extra giggly.
No. Dad, why don't you lay off?
3. I'm upset now too. Because you're not on them, or because we are?
Both.
I'm sober, and tonight's show is freaking hilarious.
Ah, thanks, John.
Yeah. What was our topic tonight?
We started with the MCU Phase 5, and then wound up at Arby's and took a left turn at somewhere.
Now I want Arby's again. I forgot about it. I hate you. I'm trying to do better with Noom.
You're doing great, buddy.
I'm trying to do better by Noom. Guys, come speak of it. Go check out Noom. Affiliate link below.
You should check it out because they have lots of great ways to make sure that you are able to stay on track and help with your personal perseverance and growth. And yeah, they won't tell you what kind of food you can eat or can't eat, what's good and bad. They just, they just help you make the informed decisions. I'm literally trying to do this from memory.
You're doing great.
You make the informed decisions to live a better, healthier lifestyle.
I'm on Noom. I am too. It's the funniest part.
No, that was too good. Too good.
Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
Oh.
I'm trying to reenact that moment because it was so perfect. Just to stare right at the camera and just. Okay, hold on. I can do it. Hold on. I can do it.
How do we still have viewers?
I'm on Noom.
I turned the Noom thing off. Links down below.
Oh, that was really good. Oh, man.
We're going to get fired from Noom.
Yeah. So we don't tell you about all the good and bad foods, but we would like to remember.
No, it's over. I'm taking off that thing.
We would like to remind you.
Noom.
Oh, wow. Crushed it.
How did we get that from Jason Ritter?
Well, because we brought up Arby's.
Casey's summary of the show sounds like a great pitch for a movie. I'm not laughing at your idea. That's pretty cool.
No, I'd be okay with it.
I'm laughing at other stuff.
You're on something. I know it's you. Actually, yes, Kathleen. I have imbibed the alcoholic beverages this evening.
Very compelling.
It's my second beer.
We do our best.
We do. We're crazy like that.
I didn't have anything to drink. I'm on Noom. Yeah, earache, my eye. What?
Earache, mandrake, same thing.
No, I'm on Noom.
Yeah.
Yeah, earache, my eye. Earache, my eye?
Did you earache my eye?
I have no idea what that means.
You did, man. You sold it. Just that I'm on Noom. Like with nothing. It was absolutely perfect. I'm on Noom. Would you like to try Noom? I'm on Noom right now, and it feels great.
I am not on pot. I want a CBD gummy. I think.
Which is kind of technically similar. It's made from the same plant.
No, yeah.
Nature, man. Like, that's the whole thing, bro. That's what you don't know, man. Nature has, like, got it, you know? Because then, like, it works together with, like, your brain, and it's already part of who you are. It's like the earth and the you. And then they come together.
I feel like I'm on Biodome.
Yeah. Totes, bro.
We might need to end this.
We may. I feel like there's a trailing happening now. So, not like catching trails.
Yeah, I want Arby's.
Arby's.
It's at 9:30. I think they're still open.
I don't know. They have the meats, but it's a short time. So hopefully you can hit thrusters and go max speed.
Biodome. I haven't seen that in a long time. It is definitely a fun one.
One of Billy Baldwin's best roles.
Well, guys, thank you guys for watching Geek Fest Live, where we, occasionally we get there. We're the Scene Snobs. We'd never stay on book.
We don't have a book.
But we want to thank our patrons for supporting us. We love you guys. Thank you for helping us keep the lights on. You guys are all amazing. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, Chris S, Chris H,
George G3, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, AJ, Dale, and John W. We love you all, you magnificent human beings. Thanks. And if you want to join this incredible crew of folks, there are 3 tiers available over at patreon.com/thescenesnobs.
Hell yeah. And you have this one.
Oh, yes, you can join the Snobs Nation Discord. Pop on over to Discord and carry on some of the craziest conversations with the coolest cats you've ever met. Join us over the Snobs Nation Discord, and thank you personally for all of those fantastic moderators we have doing a great job over there and keeping everybody at bay. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys.
Remember to like and subscribe. Remember to buy our merch. Remember to follow us all over these places. And thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it.
He's going to get Arby's.
I need my Arby's, man.
I love you guys.
Love you guys
so much. Night.
Night. See you on Tuesday.